Parallel lines are coplanar and do not intersect. Perpendicular lines intersect at 90 degrees angles. Skew lines are not coplanar. Skew lines are not parallel and do not intersect. Parallel planes are lines that do not intersect. A transversal is a line that intersects two coplanar lines at two different points. The transversal C and the other two lines A and B form 8 angles. Corresponding angles lie on the same side of the transversal C on the same side of lines A and B. Alternate interior angles are non-adjacent angles that lie on opposite sides of the transversal C between lines A and B. Alternate exterior angles lie on opposite sides of the transversal C outside lines A and B. Same-side interior angles or consecutive interior angles lie on the same side of the transversal C between lines A and B. The corresponding angles postulate is if two parallel lines are cut by the transversal, then the pairs of corresponding angles are congruent. The slope of a line in a coordinate plane is a number that describes the steepness of the line. Any 2 points on a line can be used to determine the slope. The rise is the difference in the y values of 2 points on a line. The run is the difference in the x values of 2 points on a line. The slope of a line is the ratio of the rise to the run. If x1, y1, and x2, y2 are any 2 points on a line, the slope of the line is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is an example of positive slope. This is an example of negative slope. This is an example of zero slope. And this is an example of an undefined slope. The parallel lines theorem is in a coordinate plane. Two non-vertical lines are parallel if and only if they have the same slope. Any two vertical lines are parallel. Perpendicular lines theorem is in a coordinate plane. Two non-vertical lines are perpendicular if and only if the product of their slopes is -1. Vertical and horizontal lines are perpendicular. The perpendicular bisector of a segment is a line perpendicular to a segment at the segment's midpoint. A perpendicular transversal theorem is in a plane if a transversal is perpendicular to one of two parallel lines, then it is perpendicular to the other line. If two intersecting lines form a linear pair of congruent angles, then the lines are perpendicular. If two coplanar lines are perpendicular to the same line, then two lines are parallel to each other.